You're watching TVC News. Now, Governor Darius Ishaku's administration has recorded a remarkable achievement in health sector, particularly in the area of primary health care. In recognition of this, the Nigeria Medical Association honored him with the Award of Excellence in 2018. Taraba State also faces some security problem, which Governor Ishaku has been tackling. Taraba State Government has also set up 2 committees to unravel the remote and immediate causes of recent killings of residents of the state by local and foreign attackers. The committees are to investigate the attack on Manga, a community bordering Nigeria and Cameroon, by suspected Ambazonian separatists last week, Tuesday, as well as the killings of Karim Lamido local government by bandits. I have joining me the Governor of Taraba State, Darius Ishaku. Thank you so much for joining us on TVC News at 6. Talking about the Manga community, because it actually made the news recently, and a lot of people talked about it, and they're looking forward to what your government has done in bringing succor to the people, particularly protecting them against external aggression.
Thank you very much. Recently, the Ambazonia attacked our people in Manga. Already a lot has been done. We have drafted the military, they are there. The police are there. The immigration has long returned. You are aware that there were 2 immigration officers there, very brave men, who were the one that challenged the Ambazonians to the extent that they repelled them. Otherwise, the killings will have been more than 11. They charged them, and luckily the information I have now, 2 have been arrested. But the immigration officers, the brave immigration officers, did not have enough power to be able to fight or repel the Ambazonia, and there were only 2. But however, since then, we've moved in. Soldiers are there now, immigration is there, police is there. But we are trying to find a long-lasting solution, keeping the military, the police, and the immigration to have a permanent place in Manga, because Manga is a border town, and they are brothers, the same language, the same people, the same Jukun people in Manga are the same people in Ogba, which is just a difference of 8 kilometers in Cameroon. But for now, we have taken a lot of food items and so many other things that were carted away and burnt. We have taken it to them, and life is gradually returning to normal. The people are moving back. But need to put government presence in Manga to be able to scare away the Ambazonians from ever coming back to that place again.
All right, Governor Darius, because we want to be breezy with this conversation, let me quickly ask you about your achievements in the health sector, which is said to be remarkable anyway. Even the Nigeria Medical Association acknowledged it and gave you an award for it. What do you have to say about the T.Y. Danjuma contributions in this regard?
T.Y. Danjuma, through the T.Y. Foundation, has been enormous. We are grateful to God for having General T.Y. Danjuma as a Nigerian, as a Taraban, and also as a man from Takum. He has done remarkably well in terms of philanthropy, particularly in health. He has done a lot in the river blindness, which I can say about 2 or 3 local governments in the state here. It's like an endemic area, and they have achieved a lot there. Now, what started in his sitting room, as I was telling him about my having problems in how I can help out in health care delivery, particularly the burden of women and childbirth, and that turned out to be something else. After our discussion with him, I left, and months later he called me and told me that there is this charity organization and he was going to help. And just like a joke, we started this hospital, maternity hospital, which he later funded. And they built the first hospital, maternity hospital, Refkato Maternity Hospital in Takum. It's a world-class hospital that delivered several babies, a lot of patronage from Nigeria and even the Cameroons into this hospital. Well, it's a wonderful hospital, and the babies have been doing very well. They've had several cases of quadruple babies and so forth. We are indeed very, very grateful to him, because this has solved one of the problems of our women and delivery and childbirth, losing both mother and baby. Now, after the success of the Refkato Maternity Hospital, we are now having the after effect of children who are growing up, particularly 1 to 5 years. They are coming with a lot of complications. And then the news got to him that, well, we are now having more turnout of babies. The babies are doing well, and so more men and women are encouraged now to have more children. But the problem is that some of the children now are developing complications, and there is a missing gap. You have a maternity now, delivery is made easy, children and having birth is made easy, and more production of human beings, but then the aftercare is a problem. And he decided in his own way of philanthropy and being a very kind-hearted human being, that a new hospital be built. And that is the hospital we commissioned today. And that is the children hospital, the pediatrician hospital, with consultants to treat children, with consultants that are taking care of children. So we now have 2 hospitals. We have the maternity hospital taking care of women that are coming to give birth. We have a brand new hospital now that is a maternity hospital. Both of them world-class hospitals. And because of the volume of work in the both hospitals now, we came in and assisted with the laboratory. So you have another laboratory entirely on your own now, a block of laboratory, taking up laboratory specimens from both the maternity, the children hospital, and outside hospital, from the general hospital.
Governor Darius, because
yes.
Just like I said earlier on, we really have to be breezy because it's a news program. So let me quickly change tack by cramming this question into it. Less than a fortnight ago, you presented a budget estimate of 146.7 billion naira, and then the question will be asked.
Exactly.
Fine, we talked about the health sector. We also know that there is something that the people on the street of Taraba must benefit from this proposed appropriation bill. So what is the need for the people of Taraba, especially when it comes to agricultural sector, which is also known, your state is also known to be, Taraba is known to be the agricultural belt of Nigeria.
Yes, I always say it. We have 3 pillars in Taraba. 3. Agriculture, number 1. Number 2, minerals. And then number 3, and the biggest of all, is tourism. But unfortunately, nobody goes to any touristic site when there's no security guarantee. Because of lack of security, we can't develop our tourism. So that is kept at bay. So we're left with mining and agriculture. Mining also has its own problems too. So we're left with only agriculture. And agriculture, Taraba alone, I still insist, can supply the whole of Nigeria with its rice needs. Because we are blessed with several rivers that have left beautiful Fadama lands for us. We can supply Nigeria with all the rice it needs. But we need some encouragement from the federal government. We need some funding from federal government. I have applied for channelization Several years ago, they refused to approve it. I have applied for several other loans. They refuse, or they are frustrating it. It has gone to the central bank. I have called and called, and sometimes you can't even get a response from central bank. And they're there giving other loans. If I'm encouraging that, you just take rice alone. I'm taking only rice. Rice, I can feed Nigeria with rice. I'm not talking of corn, which you have banned corn, but you have not made preparation of how you produce enough corn. I can produce enough corn. And let me tell you, I have for the last 4 years been giving free seedlings on Benny seed and soybeans to our farmers. The Benny seed production now has increased quadruple. And I am telling you up to date, we are still one of the states that are producing the highest quantum of rice and serving factories in Kano, factories in everywhere up to Lagos.
Right, fantastic stuff. Let me just jump in. Although I would have loved to engage you about the elephant in the room, which is the Mambila Power Project, but I'm being told that we're really out of time. We will definitely have this conversation.
Well, elephant in the room has already died.
We have to go.
The hydropower station is not taking off, and I don't see it taking off in this regime.
We'll definitely our channel will be on your neck, on this matter. We'll definitely, find out so many things that we need to talk about. Governor Darius Ishaku of Taraba State, thank you so much for speaking with TVC News.